plan is going to be between Gianna and the Light Twin Angel. First pick for Big C is going to be the Oliver. And for Frog, it is going to be the Fire Megumi and Water Gojo to counter the Oliver. And to counter that, we have the Shiho and the Josephine getting drafted together. Usually, you will see them fighting on different sides of the battlefield. But we have Josephine on the other side this time around, fighting with the Shiho against the stun from the Gojo and the Fire Megumi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The one and only, the Diana is being drafted together with the Rakuni as well. So that we have a lot of fun extra to sting the Diana. So what is it going to be? For the last pick, it's going to be the Zera2. It is going to be the Miying double bruiser against this kind of passive base kind of team, which is really, really good. And last pick for Frog is going to be the Layla for the anti-cleanse and the silence on the entire enemy team. Is it going to be a ban on the Layla? Because Layla right now is going to... Oh, it's going to be a ban on the Diana. No funny proc for you today. And Zera2 is going to get banned now as well. Miying is going to be insane late game. But let's see if we can get to the late game part. Here we go, guys. First turn belongs to the Shiho. And the stun target is going to be maybe the Fire Megumi. It is going to be the Layla. He needs to control the Layla. Fire Megumi with a stun to counter that. And that's going to be on the Oliver. Missed the Oliver. Cannot push back the attack bar. Oliver is about... Oh, that defense break allowed the Layla to cut in between. Dropping the skill 2. Anti-cleanse on the Josephine. But Josephine said, no, not today. I'm moving once again. And we have Layla moving, ready to go once again. This crazy unit is not stopping. And the Gojo failed to stun the Josephine. So Josephine's gonna get another chance to get her passive back. But Rakuni is not gonna be able to heal the Gojo just yet. So right now, the Layla gonna do the magical work to shut down this Josephine. Fire Megumi. Will he go for... It's going to go for the Oliver. Get a confirmed stun right there. And Layla's going to focus on the Oliver. No proc coming out on this Water Gojo. And AoE coming out from the Shiho, but could not stop the Fire Megumi. More debuff coming out from Fire Megumi. Fire Megumi will now maybe lock down the attack bar of the Oliver. He's going to go for the Oliver, get the attack bar down. Josephine passive is back, but Layla's skill 2 is back as well. She's going to go for it. She will get the anti-cleanse, but she will not stun the Josephine. Unfortunately, no extra stun more than the Oliver, who's already being stunned up. And the Fire Megumi is going to get stunned as well. But the Gojo is going to get his first violent proc with a big damage on the enemy team. Very good damage for the Gojo. Rakuni is now providing healing for the team. Very, very good. Like, that small heal might be very insignificant for you guys, but for these players, that mini heal means so much because the damage from this control unit is not exactly amazing. The Miying is not in the state where he can do a lot of damage yet. So this mini heal from Rakuni is very, very strong. Oliver finally break out the CC. But what can he actually do? He will miss his only opportunity to provide any meaningful impact for the match. And now damage back onto the Oliver. Shio with the AoE. Missed the opportunity to control the Layla. And the Layla might be able to finish off the Oliver. Beautiful silence onto the Oliver. Shio's doing good damage. Miying maybe. Miying will one-shot. Will finish the Fire Megumi. But Oliver's about to go down as well. But taking out the Fire Megumi is very good because Fire Megumi provide defense break for the team to do more damage, especially the Water Gojo. Giving the Layla the turn. Spreading the love for the AoE. Beautiful stun onto the Miying. And also a clean silence onto the Shiho. But the Josephine is going to get a violent pro right there to provide 2 stun on the enemy team. Now, Gojo with the AoE. Big damage. I think the audio is fine, guys. Just check, and I think it looks good. I think the YouTube just lag a little bit. If you guys refresh, I think we should be back to normal. Anyway, guys, back to the match. And what happened? As you can see, the stun unit is still being stunned, and Josephine is still wreaking havoc on the enemy team. GG. I think that is GG. Nobody can shut down the Miying anymore. It's crazy how if you just fail to kill the enemy team in the first couple turns, Miying become an unstoppable force immediately. Gojo completely shut down by the Josephine. Miying swiftly take down one by one. And the first one to take W is going to be the BIG.C. Round 2 between BIG.C and H.FROG. And we have the Zera 2, but the Fire Hacker pre-ban. Very interesting. Fire Hacker pre-ban. Of all the things that are scary and annoying, like Diana, Josephine, Fire Megumi, we are going in with a Fire Hacker pre-ban. Over there, we got Okeanos for the first pick of H.FROG. And to return fire, we have the Oliver and the Shiho first pick. Josephine getting picked up immediately together with the Fire Megumi. A lot of annoying cut in between unit. But what is going to be the answer from BIG.C? We do have the Miying last pick. I wonder when he's going to show it. Probably the last pick. It's going to be the Gianna getting drafted in the middle. But the Miying is going to get picked up also in the middle. What is going to be the last pick here? It's going to be Hey Gang getting picked up to counter the Gianna, and the Layla getting picked up for more fun and exciting control with the amount of slow debuff and the defense from Fire Megumi. I think the Josephine or the Okeano is going to be able to do a lot of damage. And lastly, we have the healer coming out from BIG.C. That Rakuni is going to be very annoying. But no, we have crazy damage from the Win Nobara from the JJK collaboration. And that's going to be banned immediately because there's no real way to deal with her in the current draft of H.FROG. Here we go, guys. Round 2 between H.FROG and BIG.C. First one belongs to the Shiho, dropping the skill 3 onto the Okeanos. No stun onto the Okeanos, though. Unfortunately, we have the Fire Megumi moving next to... No stun for the Fire Megumi as well. Can the Okeanos finally land something? Okeanos with a beautiful reset onto the Gianna. Oliver with the skill 3. Shake. Could not do anything as well onto the Okeanos. Here comes the Hey Gang with a big AoE, and that take down 2 units with a stun debuff. But the real stun is death coming out from Miying onto the Okeanos. 1 unit already shut down. Miying is already killing things without getting to the end game yet. Josephine looking for a target. But oh my god. Did you see that damage with the attack down debuff from Fire Megumi? The passive damage reduction of Miying is gone. And you know what? Attack down is gone now. He got to shut down the Miying now or else it's going to be too late. He's going to go for the stun. Oh my god. H.FROG missed the window to stun the Miying, but he will get it with a Josephine. AoE coming out from the monkey will shut down the Hey Gang, but the Miying is still... Oh, the Miying with the revenge damage onto the Josephine. Josephine get a violent pro. Oh my god, another chance missed by the Josephine. This Miying is surviving by the skin of his teeth right there. Still surviving, by the way. Bomb onto the Josephine. As long as there's no stun, this bomb is going to get activated. And Josephine is going to be in trouble. Mi Ying will finally maybe go down to the Fire Megumi. Or is he going to stun somebody else? He will take down the Mi Ying, get a Violent Proc, and has the stun ready to go. But if Josephine Violent Proc here, she will die to the bomb damage. She will not die to the bomb damage, but she will survive. However, she's very low right now. She could go down to a simple sneeze by somebody if the shield goes away. But I don't think Gianna has the guts to go through that though. He went for that. But he did not strip the shield. He will get a bomb onto the Megumi though. The shield is still staying strong. The shields are going down just yet. Can the She-Ho do it? Take down the Josephine and win the game. He will not take down the Josephine. Josephine is still on the field. But the bomb is about to get detonated. And that's going to be very, very bad. Here comes the shield. The shield is back on. The Josephine is still alive. Can the Josephine finally go down? Or will she be able to stun 2 units to stop her from getting killed by the Oliver or the Gianna? She will take down the She-Ho, and the Fire Megumi is gonna stun the Gianna, but Gianna finally get a turn to finish off this very pesky Josephine. But that has been enough for H.FROG to maybe get this game under the bag. Oh! The Fire Megumi with the proc. Control the Gianna once again. Gianna, she needs to find a window to bomb, but she just can't get it. The Gianna is about to go down. Fire Megumi will be enough to bring down the Gianna. Fire Megumi is gonna stun lock the Oliver now. Oh my god. There is no way that this is happening. The Oliver is being controlled by the Hey Gang, by the Fire Megumi. Is GG. The Josephine surviving for so long. I guess we're back to being a best of 3. Round 3, and this time it is going to be between the Gianna and the Light Twin Angel. First pick for BIG.C is going to be the Oliver. Over there is going to be the Fire Megumi and the... Oh, wait, hold up. H.FROG is gonna take a page out of Tara's book and experiment with the good old segment. And over there, we got the She-Ho getting picked up by BIG.C. Maybe slot in the Fire Megumi as well for the secondary speed lead. What is he gonna go with here? It's gonna be the Zeratul for the 3rd pick for big damage for BIG.C. H.FROG. How's he gonna counter the She-Ho and the Zeratul? It's gonna be the good old Diana and the Fire Hacker. Maybe Josephine? No, it's gonna be the Fire Megumi and the Diana for H.FROG. And the last pick is going to be good old Josephine for BIG.C. And he's gonna put up a nice healer in the form of Eleanor, the Light Unicorn. And that's going to be very annoying for the Diana because the Unicorn passive is going to directly destroy the Diana chance to get back into the horse form. And last pick from H.FROG is going to be the Layla for the AoE slow debuff and anti-cleanse to counter maybe the Josephine and the Eleanor. Is that going to be enough though? Is that going to be enough though? Here is the band. Which one is it going to be? It's going to be the RNG horse, and over there it's going to be the other RNG horse. No horse. All right, we are not horses. We are human. And we are going in to the third round of BIG.C and H.FROG. Here we go, guys. First stun belongs to the Shiho. Gonna go for the stun onto the Segment. Segment is gonna eat that stun. Segment is gonna resist that stun. Uh-oh. You know what? Maybe Segment is a very, very good pick. He's stun coming out. Nope. Gonna go for the strip right there. Did not get the strip. Segment with the reset. Who's it gonna be on? It is gonna be on to the Oliver. Getting rid of that skill 3, but that's gonna give this Zeratul a chance to go for the big damage, and Josephine will have the opportunity to go for the stun as well, and that's gonna be on to the Layla. Layla is not gonna be allowed to move at all. And now Oliver is gonna finally take his first turn to do a little bit of nothing. Fire Megumi looking for a steal. He's gonna go for the Zeratul, trying to get attack down to the Zeratul so that he can't hurt the other teammates too much. But the Shiho with the AoE stun shut down the Layla. AoE defense break coming out, and here comes the Gojo with the damage. Is Zeratul gonna be stunned? Zeratul is gonna be the target. Not a whole lot of damage and not a whole lot of stun. Zeratul back at it again, doing very good damage onto the Layla. Layla might be going down. Layla will be going down to the dot damage. Fire Megumi, will you finally stun somebody? Because Josephine is moving anyway. He's not going to go for the stun. He's going to go for the skill 1 instead. Josephine back at it again with the provoke onto the Gojo. Gojo will finally move and do not a whole lot of thing. And here comes the Fire Megumi once again. Not really doing a whole lot besides... Oh, finally decided to go for the big stun and the attack by pushback and give the Josephine that turn. Layla is going to go down. Shiho is going to drop another skill 3, stunning the Fire Megumi. Oliver controlling the Segment. Zeratul self-healing with the shield coming out from the Josephine. Attack down from the Segment. Another stun from the Josephine. Another stun from the Shiho. Fire Megumi would now be the only one moving at this point. Nobody is doing anything to the enemy team, but he's going to get stunned as well. Increased cooldown time on Gojo, no AoE. Zeratul with the buff back with immunity and healing as well. Zeratul going straight for the Fire Megumi with a lot of damage and dot. And the Josephine controlling the Water Gojo once again with a beautiful provoke into an amazing stun. I think that is pretty much it. That Shio's going to take down the Segment. The Fire Megumi is going to go down as well. And third game will belong to BIG.C. Will we get to a game 5? Will H.FROG cook up a new dish against BIG.C? Or will BIG.C be moving on to the China Main Cup as the third qualified player from the prelim? We have a Diana pre-ban. Sweet. We have a Zeratul pre-ban from H.FROG. No more Diana this time around. The most impactful unit outside of Josephine in the China prelim is going to be Diana. What is going to be the first pick come out from H.FROG here? Is it going to be the good old Oliver? Is it going to be the Fire Megumi? Is it going to be Okeanos? It will be the Okeanos from H.FROG. So we got a good old Oliver and Shiho once again from BIG.C. Learning from his mistake. Picking the Josephine early to counter the Shiho. And the Fire Megumi getting picked up as well. But I think H.FROG draft need a bit more direct damage. Over there, we got the Miying and we got the Eleanor. Or the Gianna. It's going to be the Eleanor. going heavy bruiser against H.FROG might be the play because he doesn't like to pick any real healers. And the last pick from H.FROG, what is going to be the counterplay? Is going to be the Light Twin Angel for the strip attack buff. He's going like half CC and like half damage, but not really specialized in any department. But we finally have a damage dealer Ciara getting picked up by H.FROG. Is it a little bit too late though, I wonder? What is going to be the counterplay? I think we're going to see a Ciara ban and a Chow getting picked up here. And that will instantly seal the deal for BIG.C. If the game happens smoothly, I feel like BIG.C can auto this round. All right, I'm going to say it. I'm going to be the guy to say it. I feel like BIG.C draft is just so much better that if no crazy RNG were to happen, he could actually auto this round and win. And here we go, guys. Ciara Oliver saying goodbye. We have Miying, Chow, Eleanor into a no healer comp. Here we go. If H.FROG win this round, I will be doing some very... No, I'm not going to say anything. Okay, you know, this is Summoner's War. Anything can happen. Here we go, guys. First round belongs to the Light Twin Angel with the AoE strip and the pushback. Nicely done. Okeanos with a follow-up right there. Is he going to reset? Is he going to stun? I think he might go for the reset of the She-Ho right there. Take away the protection of the She-Ho and the skill 3. He's going to go for the stun instead. He land the stun. Proc the heal coming out from the Miying right there. And Josephine is going to unleash the brutal power. The horse is going to dodge the stun from both stunners. Oh, that's a bad move from the She-Ho right now. That is a bad move from the She-Ho. Maybe the Josephine is going to control the horse right now. Can she do it? She's looking at the horse eye to eye, but decides to go for the She-Ho instead. And the horse is going to wake up the She-Ho. And here comes the Miying damage into the Chow damage. Who's going to be the target of this onslaught? That's going to be the Fire Megumi. Chow ready to move. But will the Oki take away the Chow justice? Here we go. Oki went for the Chow. Will not take away the justice. Justice drop. Look at the damage. Oh my god. That is so much damage. If there wasn't a shield right there, Fire Megumi would be gone. And now the Light Twin Angel is gonna try to buy some time to save the Fire Megumi. The She-Ho is gonna go down, rightfully so, expected. Josephine will need to get a very godly proc here. You know what? She just did. She got that very godly proc to control the horse. Maybe open it up. Oh, he went for the Miying. The horse is gonna... I would say that was fair, yeah? I think we can all agree that was a pretty fair moment. Josephine got one, so the horse get one. Understandably. And Miying with the damage going straight for the Fire Megumi. Without the Megumi defense break, it's going to be very hard for H.FROG to deal damage onto the enemy team. Also the attack break. Oh, the horse might die here though. The horse might die here to the Josephine. Skill 1. Very good damage to the Josephine, but Chow unleashed the justice. And now, let's see what the end game is going to look like. We have the reset from the Okeanos to trying to find a window to stun the Miying. Can he get it? He can push back the Miying attack bar here, but can the Josephine cut in between and lock down the Miying from now on? Here we go, the pushback. Oh, the damage was really good. The Miying get a turn. No defense break. That is not looking good. I think the Josephine and the Okeanos might have enough damage to kill this Miying right here. Maybe. Maybe. Here comes the damage. The Okeanos will have enough damage to kill the Miying. Yo, see, I told you guys, I did not want to say anything because you never know what can happen in Summoners War. Summoners War, the game where it doesn't make sense sometimes because here we go. The Josephine, the Okeanos is going to beat the Chow and the Miying. No way! I cannot believe it! I cannot believe it! No way! H.FROG! What did he just do? Nah, I did not believe that in any universe. There is no way that just happened. We are going to a game. How did Chao and Mi Ying lost to that? H.FROG, what an absolute gamer. No way. Wow. That is insane. That is actually insane. We're going to a game 5. We have the Mi Ying and the Light Twin Angel pre-ban. First pick for BIG.C. And it is going to be an Oliver for the BIG.C. Over there, what is it going to be for H.FROG? It is gonna be a good old Josephine first pick. I don't even care if you use any unit that can stun. I'm gonna pick Josephine because I know you're gonna pick Shiho. I think the confidence is real right there. And that's gonna be a Shiho into a Zeratul first pick coming out from BIG.C. How's he gonna counter that? How is H.FROG gonna counter the Shiho and the Zeratul? It's gonna be a good old Diana getting picked up. But what is gonna be the 4th pick? Is it gonna be Fire Hacker? It's gonna be the Wind Twin Angel coming out from Frog to provide the team with AoE control and AoE protection. Last pick's gonna be the Fire Mi Ying. That's gonna be the Fire Bayak. And the Light Horse getting picked up as well. And the last pick for H.FROG is going to be the Layla. Provided sweet AoE slow debuff and control. A casual silence can go a long way as well. Here we go, guys. Round 5. This is going to be the final round between BIG.C and Mr. Frog. First turn belongs to the Shiho. Who is it going to be on? It's going to be on to the Wind Twin Angel. All resisted. Unfortunately for Shiho, did not land the stun that he need to. And the Firebite is going to be the one eating the stun instead. Layla with the AoE right after, controlling everyone. Literally everyone with the slow, with the silence. Just not a despair stun. Maybe he's going to give the Zeratul a quick little tap. Beautiful glancing on the Zeratul as well. Everyone is suffering from so much debuff from this Layla. So what can the Zeratul do? Zeratul is now going to be shut down for good. I think this is going to be an easy silence. Provoke onto the Fire Barrier because that's the only one that can cleanse. And the Violent Proc allowed the Barrier to wake up just to be stunned. And now suffering once again. Another proc for BIG.C. Is it going to be enough? It will be a lot of damage onto the Wind Twin Angel. But this Wind Twin Max Res build is surviving all the debuff really well. Zeratul losing the attack buff. Zeratul about to lose the immunity as well. With the AoE strip coming out from the Wind Twin. Shut down the Zeratul with a Despair Stun. AoE coming out from the Layla with more anti-cleanse. Fire Megumi with the pushback. Taking the attack bar off the Fire Back. The one that can AoE, that can Violent Burn cleanse somebody. Now Layla switching target, maybe to the shield to give him a bit of glancing. Gonna focus onto the Fireback. Another proc for the Zeratul. Finally take down the Wind Twin Angel. Another violent proc for BIG.C. Oh my god. The back-to-back violent from these two units is uncontrollable for H.FROG. Another stun from the Josephine. Can this Zeratul finally sit down quietly to the debuff that H.FROG is trying to do? Another stun from the Layla, looking really good. A AoE stun from the Shio, getting stunned in return. Provoke coming out from the Josephine here onto the Firebite. Another Violent Proc for the Josephine as well. And Zeratul is going to be the one being the focus for the damage here. AoE slow coming out from the Layla. No AoE slow this time around. Oh, back-to-back coming out from H.FROG as well. And we have a bit of pushback right there. Can he do it? No, the revenge stun blocking any potential violent proc coming out from the Fire Bayak. And now Zeratul's under more pressure. There's nothing the H.FROG, that BIG.C can do to get out of the situation. The AoE control is so crazy. You literally cannot rest for any turn with this amount of control. And H.FROG is gonna be the one coming out on top. This is GG. Frog is gonna be the third person to qualify for the China main round. 4 violent procs, and you could not escape this amount of control coming up from H.FROG. The complete domination with the Layla, with the Fire Megumi, with the Josephine. And that is GG. H.FROG, the third player to qualify.